Hi Student Success, welcome to week 2 of our 8-week summer semester. Hopefully everyone is feeling more comfortable as they're navigating through the course and through Blackboard. So I just wanted to go over what you're doing for week 2. So as you get more adjusted to the course, the Start Here section you'll probably rely on less frequently since it does just have the course overview and then the syllabi and things like that. After you're familiar with those things, you'll more than likely just head right to the lessons area. So remember, again, in the lessons area, you have your full textbook, although there are links inside each individual week that'll allow you to access the book. Here's where you introduced yourself, and then Muddy Point is if you had any questions that you wanted to pose to the entire class, not just me. I do check that, but not as frequently as messages. Here I put in a link to some college resources, so if you wanted to know kind of some of the things that could help you along your way, and I may upload things throughout the semester. There's links to the Writing Center if you need some student support like our counseling services, digital library and career services, and student life. There's just some links there if you find those helpful. So again, we're going to be in week 2. By the time you see this video, week 2 will be open and viewable. So I'm going to go into week 2. And just like week 1, we have our setup of here's what you're going to be doing in this chapter. It's going to be chapter 4, although we're in week 2, we're going to be chapter 4. And then the assignments that you're completing. So it's actually a little less assignments than week 1, which I'm sure is a welcome notion here. So again, here's the learning objectives. It's very similar to the setup of week 1. Here are your materials, so anything you need to help with this week. So the link to the textbook, some slides, and some resources there. Then the actual assignments are going to be in the assignment area. In here, another repeat of the learning objectives. You are doing for your attendance post this week. Remember, attendance post is going to be due on Wednesday. So Wednesday, June 10th is when you are submitting your original post in the discussion forum. Here you are going to see a survey. You're going to click on that survey. It's going to open up into another box. And you're going to take the survey. I'm going to close it out before it's
now that you've
I didn't beat it. I do not see that you complete the survey because what you're going to do is take your results of your survey and use them to answer these questions here. So again, I do not see that you complete the survey. That's not the grade. The grade is when you go into the discussion forum and answer, how did you do? Did the results surprise you? And what's your plan for improvement? That's your original response for week 2 attendance by Wednesday, June 10th. Here is, again, a summary. Main response. And then by Sunday, you want to make sure you go into and respond to 2 classmates. Since there's only 1 form this week, you're only responding 2 times, although you're always welcome to respond more than that. And it's not just a word or 2, at least a sentence or 2 to 3 sentences of response, not just I agree or good job, like a thoughtful response as if you were talking to someone in the classroom. So this is for your attendance post in the discussion forum. Again, attendance by Wednesday, June 10th. The second assignment is down at the bottom is your chapter 4 assignment, and it's based on section 4.6 in your online text, which I've pulled up right here, 4.6. And this is kind of like the summary. This is usually, when you have these assignments, it's usually like the review section of the chapter. So I would encourage you, obviously, and hopefully, to look through the previous sections, 4.1 through 4.5. It talks about, listening and memory and note-taking, things of that. So especially if you feel like you struggle in any of those particular areas, maybe hone in on those sections. But at 4.6, it's going to review those sections. Here are the key points on listening, the key points on note-taking, and the key points on memory. What you're doing is you're filling out this table, which you will see is already here. You just open that up. I actually have it open down here. And you fill in this table. So kind of relying on the key points in chapter 4, things you will do to improve your listening, your note-taking, your memory. When do you expect to take those actions? And how do you know when you've accomplished that action? So you're filling out this box based on chapter 4. Again, remember to access the textbook, you could go back to the lessons area in general, or in the materials section, there's the textbook link for chapter 4. So that is your week 2 assignments. You just have 2 assignments. The how well do you listen survey which you will use to complete the discussion forum. Make sure you do that by Wednesday, 11:55 for week 2 attendance, and then your chapter 4 assignment. Another thing, please make sure that you're checking your course messages and your announcements. Your announcements go out to everyone. You can see I already have week 2 announcements in there. Anything that's an announcement, I also send as an email in your regular SSC email. It gets forwarded there. And then the course messages, I also send them in there, but that's also how I send you your completion emails. Like, hey, you finished week 1. Hey, you finished week 2. They're going to be in course messages. I don't usually go outside in the SSC email and respond that way. It's just quicker for me to do that while I'm right in here inside Blackboard. And then, of course, you have your access to your grades so that you can always know how your grades are doing and what's going on in that grade section. So that is just a couple reminders just to be aware of. And I hope everyone's doing well. And please reach out if you have any questions or something does not make sense. You can email me, you can message me in Blackboard, you can call my extension and I'll get notification that I have a voicemail. Whatever works best for you. Hope everyone has a great week. Bye.